Caitlin Clark, phenomenal run.
Yeah.
I saw her the other night, by the way. You know, she was just talking about the quick turnaround, which I find to be insane.
Caitlin Clark just broke the internet and the WNBA's unwritten rules. She's scoring more than some NBA stars, and it's making a lot of people uncomfortable. The league has never seen anything like this before. But here's the crazy part. Some people are saying it's not fair. They're calling it white privilege.
And I didn't even come in with that. I came in with the narrative, but I didn't come in with that type of aura. I just wanted to come in and learn from the vets and then put them.
And pretty privilege. Is that really what's going on? We're diving into the stats, the comments, and the controversy that's tearing the basketball world apart. Imagine this. A rookie steps onto the WNBA court, and suddenly the whole league is in chaos. That's Caitlin Clark right now. She's not just playing the game, she's rewriting the rulebook. Clark's first few games? Absolute madness. She's shattering records like they're made of glass. In her debut, she dropped 27 points and dished out 8 assists. That's not just good, that's historic. No WNBA player has ever put up those numbers in their first game. But here's the kicker. Not everyone's cheering. Some WNBA vets are seeing red. They're not just playing defense, they're on a mission to shut her down. We're talking hard fouls that make you wince, trash talk that would make a sailor blush, the whole 9 yards. It's like they've got a target on Clark's back and they're not afraid to take aim. Let's break down her stats for a second. Clark's averaging 23 points per game. That's not just good for a rookie, that's good for anyone. She's outscoring some NBA stars and she's doing it with style. Her 3-point shooting, it's like she's playing a video game with cheat codes.
My advice to Caitlin, whatever the case may be, I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on.
But here's where it gets weird. Some players are throwing around terms like white privilege and pretty privilege. They're saying Clark's getting special treatment because of how she looks. It's not just about her skills anymore. It's turned into this whole debate about race and appearance in sports. The drama's building up faster than Clark's highlight reel. Fans are split down the middle. Some are calling her the savior of women's basketball. Others are saying she's overhyped and overrated. Players are taking sides too. It's like the WNBA's turned into a high school cafeteria, with everyone choosing which table to sit at. And get this, even NBA superstars are getting involved. LeBron James, the king himself, tweeted about Clark. He said, "She's so cold, my goodness." That's not just a compliment, that's a coronation from basketball royalty. You know what's even crazier? This is just the beginning. Clark's only a few games into her pro career and she's already causing this much chaos. The league's never seen anything like this before. It's like someone dropped a bomb in the middle of the WNBA and we're all just watching the explosion in slow motion. But hold on to your seats because this roller coaster's just getting started. Wait till you hear what the legends of the game are saying about Clark. Trust me, it's going to blow your mind. You know it's serious when the legends start talking, and boy, are they talking about Caitlin Clark. But here's the kicker. These basketball icons can't even agree on what to make of her. Is she the future of the sport, or just another flash in the pan? The answers might surprise you. Let's start with the Golden State Warriors sharpshooter, Steph Curry. He's not just impressed, he's seeing something special. Curry said, "When she shows up, the seats are filled and there's a different energy." That's not just praise, that's recognizing star power. But Curry's not buying the comparisons to himself. He thinks it takes away from Clark's unique game. Smart move, Steph. Clark's got her own style and it's turning heads. Now get this, Gino Auriemma, the legendary UConn coach, is dropping some serious names. He's comparing Clark's impact to Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. That's not just high praise, that's putting her in the Basketball Hall of Fame before she's even played a full season. Auriemma's not happy with how some WNBA vets are treating Clark either. He said, "I don't remember when Jordan came into the NBA guys looking to go out and beat him up. Ouch." He's basically calling out the veterans for being jealous. Charles Barkley's not holding back either. The round mound of rebound is calling WNBA players petty for how they're treating Clark. He thinks they should be thanking her for bringing more eyes to the league. It's like he's saying, "Hey, a rising tide lifts all boats. Don't sink the ship before it sets sail." But not everyone's on the Clark bandwagon. Cheryl Swoops, a legend in her own right, is questioning Clark's college scoring record. She's saying Clark had an extra year to break it, so it's not as impressive. Talk about throwing shade. The debate's not just heating up, it's on fire. It's not just about Clark's skills anymore. It's about the future of women's basketball. Can one player really change the game this much? Some legends think so. Others aren't convinced. Here's the real shocker. Sue Bird, one of the greatest to ever play in the WNBA, is all in on Clark. She said, "Caitlin is obviously the best of this rookie class." Coming from Sue Bird, that's like getting a stamp of approval from the basketball gods. But hold on to your seats because this roller coaster's just getting started. You think the legends' opinions are wild? Wait till you hear what the WNBA veterans are saying about Clark. Trust me, it's going to make your head spin. Remember when rookie hazing was just about carrying bags and buying donuts? Not anymore. The WNBA veterans are taking it to a whole new level with Caitlin Clark. We're talking public callouts, social media shade, and locker room drama that's threatening to tear the league apart. But here's the real kicker. What if this backlash is exactly what Clark needs to prove she belongs? The WNBA vets aren't just talking, they're firing shots left and right. Take Kennedy Carter, for example. She didn't mince words when she said, "Unfortunately for all you new fans, we do not just shut up and dribble here, you picked the wrong league." Ouch. That's not just shade, that's a full-on eclipse. But Carter's not the only one taking aim. Kennedy Carter decided to question Clark's game, asking what she brings to the table besides her three-point shot. It's like they're not just trying to defend their turf, they're trying to erase Clark from the court entirely. Even the Hall of Famers are getting in on the action. Cheryl Swoops, a legend in her own right, took a swipe at Clark's scoring record. She suggested that breaking records should happen within the same time frame as the original record holder. It's like saying, sure, you broke the record, but did you really? But here's where it gets really interesting. Not everyone's out for blood. Some vets and coaches are stepping up to defend Clark. Gino Auriemma, the longtime UConn head coach, compared Clark's situation to NBA legends. He said, "I don't remember when Jordan came into the NBA guys looking to go out and beat him up. It's like he's calling out the vets for being scared of a rookie. And it's not just about words. There's a real concern about how Clark's being treated on the court." Matt Barnes called out Clark's teammates and coach for not protecting her from aggressive play. He said, "You always protect your star." It's like he's saying hey, if you don't have her back, who will? The whole situation's got the WNBA looking like a battlefield. You've got players taking sides, fans divided, and a rookie caught in the crossfire. It's not just about basketball anymore. It's about respect, tradition, and the future of the league. Shaquille O'Neal, never one to hold back, called it like he saw it. He labeled the animosity towards Clark as professional jealousy. It's like he's saying, "Come on, ladies, you're better than this." But here's the real question. Is all this drama actually good for Clark? Some say it's the ultimate test. If she can survive this baptism by fire, she'll prove she's not just hype. She'll show she's the real deal. You think this is intense? Just wait. The way fans are reacting to all this drama is going to blow your mind. The WNBA's never seen anything like this before, and it's changing the game in ways no one expected. Remember when we said Clark was changing the game? That was an understatement. She's not just filling seats, she's filling bank accounts. But here's the million-dollar question. Is all this attention good for the WNBA, or is it creating a superstar problem? Let's talk numbers because they're absolutely insane. The WNBA has seen a mind-blowing 156% surge in attendance compared to last year. More than half of all WNBA games this season sold out. That's not just good. That's historic. Remember when the Atlanta Dream faced Clark's Indiana Fever? They had to move the game to a bigger NBA arena. And guess what? Still sold out, with nearly 18,000 fans packing the stands. It's like Clark's got some kind of magic wand that turns empty seats into screaming fans. But it's not just butts in seats. The TV ratings are through the roof. We're talking about a potential new media deal that could bring in $200 million per season. That's a 300% increase from the current $50 million deal. It's like Clark walked into the league and suddenly made it rain cash. And merchandise? Don't even get me started. WNBA gear is flying off the shelves faster than Clark's three-pointers. It's like everyone wants a piece of the action, even if it's just a t-shirt. But here's where it gets tricky. Some people are calling it the Caitlin Clark Show, and not everyone's happy about it. Think about it. When tickets for Clark's first playoff game cost more than the 2023 WNBA Finals, you know something's up. It's great for business, but what about the other players? Are they getting lost in Clark's shadow? The league's changing so fast it's giving everyone whiplash. New fans are pouring in, excited to see what all the fuss is about. But some old-school fans are feeling conflicted. They love seeing the WNBA get attention, but they're worried it's becoming a one-woman show. Here's the real kicker. Clark's popularity isn't just affecting her bank account. It's changing the game for everyone. We're talking about potential increases in salaries and sponsorship deals across the board. It's like Clark walked into the league and suddenly made everyone's stock go up. But hold on to your seats, because this isn't just about basketball anymore. Clark's impact is sending shockwaves through the entire world of women's sports. We're talking Serena Williams' level of influence here. Clark's not just changing how people see women's basketball, she's changing how people see women's sports. Period. You think this is big now? Just wait. We're only at the beginning of the Caitlin Clark era, and if her rookie season is any indication, we're in for one hell of a ride. The question isn't whether Clark is changing the game anymore. It's how much of the sports world she's going to revolutionize before she's done. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a full-blown revolution on two legs. Sue Bird nailed it when she said, "Caitlin will go down as the one who made the change. This pivotal person she will 100%. That's not just hype. That's a legend recognizing a game changer. Love her or hate her, you can't ignore Clark. She's not just breaking records. She's shattering expectations. With talks of a new media deal potentially worth $200 million per season, Clark's impact is hitting the league where it matters most. the bottom line. But here's the real kicker. Clark's just getting started. Her performance in the playoffs could redefine women's sports for generations. So buckle up, basketball fans. The Caitlin Clark era is here, and it's wilder than anyone could have imagined.